it's me wearing the largest t-shirt that I have in my closet.
I just want to be cozy today.
The plan for today is to test 3, you heard it, 3 different craft kits. I kind of fell out of love with craft kits for a while, and then I did that 2-part video doing all the craft kits in the world. I wasn't really planning on coming back to it after that, but last time I was at Hobby Lobby, I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and peruse the craft kits. I found these. They are all on a theme of
sensory experiences.
Clay cracking. I really wanted to try it because it looks really satisfying. Sand art. I love watching other people do the sand thing. This one, slimy sand aqua splash. I don't even really know what slimy sand means. I'm relying on the kit to guide me through these activities that I've never tried before. I guess we're ready to get started. Did I just hear a beeping? Beeping in my mind. I'm thinking I want to start with this one. If you've never heard of clay cracking before, you sculpt something out of clay, you paint it, right? Then you coat it in some sort of clear coat, and then you break it up with your hands, and it kind of looks cool. I mean, you do. That's just what it is. It's a sensory thing. We like it.
ASMR.
So let's see what comes in this little kit. I don't know what's going on with the box. Oh my. This is what is making the box all bloated. Interesting. This is such a sad mold. We have paint. I see these stupid little paint pots and I immediately assume that they completely suck, but maybe they don't. At least it's not dried out. And this, I guess, is the clear coat. There are some cute ideas in here, I must say. Allow paint to dry completely before applying the glaze. May take up to 24 hours. What? 24 hours for the paint to dry? No. That can't be right. Clay is supposed to still be wet when you crack it open. I feel like if you wait that long, the clay might cure. You know what? Let's just get started. I guess I'm just gonna jump right in with the clay. What the heck? Goo oozing out of the side. Okay. Oh boy. Feels a little sticky, but I think I can actually work with it. I'll go ahead and try the mold. I'm kind of into the cupcake.
Oh, shoot.
The mold may not work. No. This is my molded cupcake. This clay sticks to this plastic too much. Okay. Bye. Failure number 1. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry. Failure number 1. Well, since I'm forced to sculpt by hand, I might choose simpler shapes. How about a strawberry? I feel like to make it more of like a surprise, something needs to pop out of the clay. When I break it open, it's just gonna be white. What if we put sprinkles inside? These are all of my store-bought sprinkles. I don't know how much sense it makes to have a strawberry bursting with sprinkles, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna pour a bunch of sprinkles into the center of this. And then just close it up and we'll have a little surprise. This stuff is a little bit difficult to sculpt with. It's just so soft. Every time I touch it, it like, I'll use my paintbrush to make little indents in it. Oh, that's kind of cute. Then I just have to make the strawberry top. Oh my gosh, every time I pick this thing up, it gets smushed.
Hello?
It is far from perfect, but the more I handle it, the more I mess it up because the clay is so soft. I can't even set it down without the bottom of it flattening out. So let me make something else. How about a gummy bear? I want to do another surprise inside. I have an idea. Colors! What if I put some different colors of clay inside? I'm just gonna form the gummy bear body around, stick the head on. We need the little feet. Does this look at all like a gummy bear? Kind of not. Let's get some little ears on there and a little snout. Put some little eyes in there. That is one rough looking gummy bear. Aren't they all? They look really cute on the package, but then when you actually pull out the real gummy bears, they're like, I was going for realism. Here's my strawberry, which has melted and flattened. And I'm gonna move on to phase 2 with these. I will give this paint a try, but I refuse to even spend one moment of my life trying to work with this paintbrush. Let's go ahead and paint the thing. This paint actually doesn't seem to be that bad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to paint the back. I think I'm just gonna have to do one-sided paint jobs on these. I do not enjoy the idea of not painting this all the way around. However, if I flip this around to paint the other side, I'm gonna flatten this side. Ooh, this color combination is
So ugly.
kind of an odd experience, taking the time to decorate something to be destroyed. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna let this dry for a little while. Oh, my gummy bear is looking so flat.
Come on, perk up.
What color gummy bear should I do? Blue on the top and then purple on the bottom. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to get my own paint for this. I'm gonna go over that with some apple barrel. All right. Oh, let me see if I can speed up the drying process. Ow! Everything is so
Gooey.
Is this how it's supposed to be? Oh! Apparently that was not dry. I'm gonna go in for a second coat anyway. Okay, hi, I'm back. You didn't even know that I was gone. I've done like 3 or 4 coats of paint on these at this point. It's a good thing I'm not painting all the way around because I use the entire red paint pot and I use the entire purple pot, but the paint jobs on these are as good as they're gonna get. I know the instructions say the paint may take up to 24 hours to dry, but I mean, it seems dry to me. I'm gonna move on to the next step. The clear coat. This is what is supposed to give us that cracking experience. Ooh, it's very thick and gooey. Ooh, this is real thick. That was very difficult to apply. I used nearly half the bottle. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat the strawberry as well. Oh, yuck, yuck. I'm so sad that my little indents are gone. I'm kind of scared to blow dry these, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, I spent some time blow drying those. They seem dry, but I do want to make sure that they're completely dry. So I'm gonna let them sit for a few hours. I'm gonna come back to them at the end of the day. Flash forward to the end of the day. These have been drying for hours at this point. Let's start with the strawberry. This thing was so much cuter when I first made it. This clay does not hold shape. Let's try this cracking experience and see if it's all it's cracked up to be. Oh, there are the sprinkles. Well, okay, cool. Okay, how about the gummy bear? Ready, and... color surprise. Whoa. Okay, so all that time and energy has amounted to this. It doesn't seem so wasteful when I see people doing it in videos, but this just feels very wasteful. Was it mildly satisfying? Yeah, but also a lot of preparation for just that one little moment. I'm not sure that it's a big enough payoff. It kind of just seems like a waste of everything. What was it all about? As far as the kit goes, not the worst I've ever seen. It's not the best I've ever seen. It's kind of your standard crappy craft kit. Moving on to the next kit. This one. If you haven't seen the satisfying sand cutting videos, there are people who organize sand in aesthetic ways and then cut it up, and it's fun to watch. Let me read the instructions real quick so I can make sense of things. You pretty much have to make a sand cake. They don't really give you supplies to do anything else. The instructions specifically say to only use the colored sand for the cake layers because you'll need all the white for the top frosting. But in the photo, they use the white in between the layers, which makes it look so much cuter. Little sneaky.
How rude.
Here's the sand. Purple. It's supposed to smell like grape. It smells like grape medicine and spit. Pink is next. Strawberry, Laffy Taffy, and chemical. Yellow is vanilla. Yeah, sure, that smells pretty good. And the teal is blueberry. It smells like very faint artificial blueberry. I'm wondering if you can mix the colors of sand to create new colors, and that way I could make my cake a rainbow cake. Should we try it? Also stiff. Does sand go stale? Is this stale? Let me try to make orange. So crumbly. I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe if I chop it up with this knife. Why am I doing this? I'm making this so much more time consuming than it needs to be. Mix.
Mix.
Wait a second, it's
Working.
okay, so that actually did work. It just took an obnoxiously long time. Creates a very interesting scent. Vanilla feet. Let me mix up some green. All right, there's the green. I'm gonna go ahead and make the cake. You just put the sand in and stamp it down. Oh gosh, this is not working. This is not what is supposed to happen. That's upsetting. That is not going to make a satisfying cake layer. This is not a nice experience. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think. On to the blue. Okay, green. Now, you're supposed to have enough sand to do the cake layers and do colorful decorations on top. I used all the sand and the cake form is only half full. Honestly appalling. Great, wonderful. Next, you're supposed to take the white sand to create the frosting. You're supposed to be able to roll it out and then like spread it over the cake like fondant. There's no way this is gonna work. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is gonna do that? No, but
We're gonna try.
I hate the texture of this sand. Okay. Ugh. We're just gonna roll it out. It's ridiculous. It's just not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to put it on the top. Trying everything to just smooth out the top of this. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the mold. Ta-da! I do have some white left over. There's this little frosting mold, so I'll just shove some of it in there. All right, maybe some sprinkles will help. Maybe they'll make it look somewhat cuter. It's horrible. But we're gonna finish off the sand cake experience by doing what you're supposed to do. The satisfying part of it, you cut through the sand. So cutting through the sand was mildly satisfying. At the end of it, the sand is pretty much unusable because all the colors are mixed. Not that it was really even usable to begin with. $28.99 for one sad sand experience. Definitely not worth it. We have one kit left. This one seems particularly childish. Maybe I can still have fun with it. Oh no.
Is this inflatable?
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's good to know. Never use the inflatable sandbox as a life-saving device. Good thing they put that in there because that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Okay.
This is less of a kit and more of a toddler activity. Am I still gonna do it? Yeah, you gotta put water in it. This makes me a little bit nervous with my laptop feet away. I hope this thing doesn't leak. I don't need any more than that. I'm an easy toddler. This is the sand.
Oh, this is nice sand.
Stinks horribly, but it's nice. This is kinetic sand, and then you get it wet and it becomes slimy sand. Woo! Okay, and then you can use Little Mermaid and you just make a Little Mermaid and stuff. Here's the natural colored sand. Want to make a seashell? Boom!
Seashell!
I thought that there was gonna be a little bit more to this, but it's really as simple as playing with wet sand. I don't think that I'm gonna sit here and play with this. I'm kind of done. You know what? I think Mini-Me might enjoy playing with this, actually. Do you know what, though? This sand is so much nicer than the cake kit sand. I kind of want to just quickly see if I can make a nice sand cake with this sand. So this sand works so much better to mold. I was able to create the whole sand cake in the fraction of the time that I made that first one. When it came to slicing, I feel like it needed to hold its shape just a little bit more. It kind of like mushed a little more than it probably should have to get the desired effect. Okay, I've just been sitting here playing with this for like the last 5 minutes. I need to stop now. Okay, so we did it. 3 different sensory kits. Do I recommend any of them? No. This one made me just really angry. This one made me sad. This one made me feel like I was losing brain cells. Even though I did not have the best experience with any of these kits, I am glad that I got them and I tried them out. The clay cracking and the sand cutting thing, both are things that I've been wanting to try for a really long time. And I feel like even though the kits kind of sucked, they gave me enough to say, okay, I kind of know what that's about and I know that it's just not my thing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you next week. Bye.